Everyone, and welcome to my channel. As you can see, I have a full face makeup on, but I changed my lip color from the last video I did with this makeup and this outfit. I wanted to get 2 videos done in one day, so I just put a different lip color on. Sorry, I didn't mean to give y'all any false advertisement or anything like that. Sorry. I really just didn't feel like putting on a whole new eye look and all that, so I just changed lipstick. Sorry. Okay, so today's going to be an interesting video because I'm going to tell you 20 random facts about myself. I feel as if you guys don't know me very well. Like, you guys know that I have PNH and all that, and I like to do makeup stuff and all that, but there are bits in my life that you guys don't really know, and it's going to be really funny. So let's get started. Okay, random fact number 1. My birthday is 2 days before Christmas. Yes, I was my family's favorite Christmas present the year I was born. Yes, it's so true. My mother was actually not supposed to leave the hospital with me, but she did anyways because she wanted to be home for Christmas. So, yeah, I'm a somewhat Christmas baby, and it's awesome. Random fact number 2. When I was little, I did not want to wear clothes. I walked around in a diaper all day. There's actually a photo that exists of me sitting in a high chair with just my diaper and my socks and shoes on. I just didn't want to wear clothes as a baby, which is completely different from now because I just want to stay covered like the whole time. I don't want anything like showing. So, but yeah, I never wanted to wear clothes as a baby. Random fact number 3. And I cannot believe I'm actually going to admit this, but you'd rather hear it from me than one of my family members embarrassing the crap out of me, so I'm just gonna embarrass myself. When I was little, and I mean like baby little, I pooped on a windowsill. No lie, I did. Apparently I didn't want to go in my diaper, so I took my diaper off, climbed my butt right on the windowsill of my grandparents' house, and pooped on their windowsill. Yeah, not my best moment, but yeah, rather you hear it from me than somebody else in my family. Rather embarrassing to admit. Random fact number 4. Also, while I was a baby, I did a lot of stuff when I was a baby. I decided I wanted to drink liquor when I was little. Apparently I was laying down in my crib and my grandparents had like this thing, these like little liquor bottles, you know, the ones that you get from like hotels and stuff, on a shelf. And apparently I just helped myself to them. So I guess I started drinking young, which sucks because I can't drink now. So, hey, you do what you gotta do in life, right? Okay, random act number 5. I played softball up until I was about, I think it was 15 or 16 years old. My softball career ended because I broke my ankle, and I broke it really, really good. I was sliding that night, and I had not slid in like years when I played softball, so I was basically told either I had to slide or I was running laps, and running laps sucks. So I went to try to slide, and my foot got caught underneath my sweatpants I was wearing, and my foot completely twisted. I broke it in 3 places, dislocated the joint that's in there that makes your foot flex, so I had to get that put together. I have 2 plates, and I think about 12 to 16 screws in my ankle. So yeah, that was not fun. Random fact number 6. I have a lot of siblings. Well, out of the original marriage of my mother and my father, there's 3 of us. There's my older sister, there's me, the middle child, and then there's my little brother. When my parents divorced, my father fathered 2 other children with his second wife. So I have a half brother and a half sister. And then when my mom remarried, my stepdad had 2 kids from his previous marriage. So there's 2 more stepbrothers. Well, my dad ended up remarrying for a 3rd time, and that was another stepbrother and stepsister. So needless to say, I have a lot of siblings. So yeah, but out of the original, there's 3 of us. We're the original 3. Tend to be the best. Random fact number 7. I grew up in Norfolk, Virginia. I went to elementary and middle school in Norfolk, and then in high school, I actually moved to Virginia Beach, and I graduated from Kempsville High School. Not the greatest 4 years of my life, but I got through it, and, yeah. That's all I gotta say about that, I guess. Random fact number 8. In my sophomore year of high school, I was in a musical, and I played Mrs. Potts from Beauty and the Beast. I tend not to admit that on a regular basis, and there is a video floating around. I did so bad opening night because I was so nervous, and I really wasn't into it opening night. I wasn't feeling good, and I sucked opening night. I think it was like the 3rd night I was feeling fine and knocked it out of the park, but that opening night sucked really, really bad. But yeah, I was Mrs. Potts, but I did not dress as a teapot. I dressed up as how she was when the spell broke in Beauty and the Beast. Random fact number 9. I love my grandparents. Both of them are gone. But they pretty much raised me and my sister and my brother when we were little. I owe just about everything in the world to them. Like, I feel like I am who I am because of my grandparents and my mother. But even though they're gone, I still love them to this day, and I think about them, and I miss them. And they do see me in dreams on a regular basis. I don't know if any of you guys are like that. If, you know, you have loved ones that have, you know, passed on and you see them in dreams or whatever. I have dreams about them regularly. And I feel like they're still with me. Some people are just like, oh, when you're gone, you don't see anything. But I am a firm believer of seeing, you know, someone who's passed on, you know, in your dreams. So I do love my grandparents. I really do miss them, and I always hope that I'm doing well by them. Random fact number 10. I got married in October of 2013. Yes, my friends, I just celebrated my 3rd year anniversary, but here's the kicker. I always used to say when I was younger that I was never getting married. That was my first thing. I always said I'm never getting married. My second thing was if I was going to get married, I was going to Vegas, elope, and have a hobo as my witness. That's what I used to say all the time. But when I actually got married, we had the whole ceremony celebration. It was the best. I think it by far was one of the best days of my life. And my hubster's at work right now, otherwise I'd put him on camera, but he's a great man. I love him, and I married a good one, because let's just say I went through some bad weeds to get the good flower. Random fact number 11. Let's see. I do sell Scentsy on the side. I haven't really been doing much with it lately because with how I've been feeling and doing YouTube and all this other stuff. But yeah, I do sell Scentsy on the side. It really helps me out, and I really love seeing people getting stuff that they love, and making their homes smell great, and getting cute little, you know, little animals and stuff like that. It just warms my heart when people order and they enjoy the products that they love. So yeah. Random fact number 12. I may seem all nice and bubbly on camera, but when I was a teenager, I was the biggest bitch on the planet. I'm going to tell you that right now. My teenage years, I think I made them hard on myself, but I was just so confused and just like really upset at the world, because when my parents got divorced, I felt like my life was crumbling down. And then when my mom got remarried, I took it as someone's trying to come in and replace my father, which I'm going to tell you right now, my father's never going to win Father of the Year, but I still love him. And while I was growing up in my teenage years, I just resented people so much because I didn't have, my parents weren't together. And I would always go to my friend's house and see how their parents, always were happy and smiling and they were together and told them they love each other. And I didn't have that. And I always wanted that. I felt jealous of my friends. But yeah, I was the biggest bitch when I was growing up, especially during my teenage years. But I've learned from it. I've grown from it. And yeah, everything's okay now. Random fact number 13. We're on 13? Yeah, 13. 13. I am severely claustrophobic. Every time I get into an elevator, I look down. I hold the bars and I look down. And if I'm in like a confined space, and then someone else comes in, I'm like, no, I can't do this. I gotta leave. I am severely claustrophobic. I really don't go many places where there's a lot of people. I'm okay in a restaurant sometimes, but if I was to go like to a mall or to like a little store and there's many people in there, I will lose my mind. My claustrophobia is that bad. Random fact number 14. I have a huge family. And that's just on my mother's side. And every year we get together for Christmas in my grandparents' house, and we stick about 40 to 50 people in this little tiny living room or den area. But that's the tradition that my grandparents started when I was younger. That the family gets together at their house on Christmas Day and unwraps presents and everything. But our family has grown a lot over the years. My grandparents had 6 kids. Then my mom had 3. My Aunt Christy had 2. My Aunt Spuddy had 3 kids. My Aunt Kathy had 3 kids. And now my older sister and some of my cousins, my older sister, my brother, and some of my cousins have babies now. We have significant others. We have husbands or wives. It's grown so much over the years. But yeah, we try to stick like 50, 60 people in this one little living room. I think I have a picture somewhere of last year's Christmas, and I'll try to put it up here. But yeah, super big family, little tiny space. Random fact number 15. My favorite all-time band is Hanson. Yes, I am admitting that. I think they are the best band ever. And Rancid is the best punk band I ever. Rancid is like 1.5 and Hanson's number 1. We have Rancid at like 1.5. And then the list just goes from there. But I love me some Hanson. I always told myself when I was younger I was going to marry Taylor Hanson. And then when he got married, I was just like, what? No. You're too young to get married. And that's not me in the photo that you're getting married to. So I love Hanson. I think Shout It Out is their best album ever. And I have all their albums. I think Shout It Out was their best album ever. I've seen them, I think, 4 times in concert. I remember in the summer of '98 when they first came out, me and two of my other friends at the time, we went and saw them at the amphitheater, and I was wearing a big orthopedic boot from when I broke my ankle, and it was sweltering hot. We were on the lawn, and even though I had that big boot on, it was the best time of my life. I had such a great time at that concert. And then I've seen them. I didn't see them live until like when Shout It Out came out, but only for the fact that they never came to town. They never came close to Virginia Beach. So yeah, but Hanson is my favorite band. Random fact number 16. I used to hate getting my picture taken. I'm serious. You may not think that now because I'm sitting in front of a camera doing YouTube videos, but yeah, I used to hate getting my picture taken. Anytime someone would point a camera at me, I'm like, no, don't take a picture of me. But yeah, I used to hate getting my picture taken. I don't know. I just never thought as myself as one that was photogenic. So yeah, I never did like getting my picture taken. That has changed a lot, as you guys can see. Random fact number 17. When I was growing up, I desperately wanted to be a singer. And that is all Jem and the Holograms' fault, because that is my all-time favorite cartoon show, and I watch it on the regular because I have it on DVD, and I still sing the songs to it to this day. Yes, I'm a dork. I don't care. But yeah, when I was younger, Jem and the Holograms was my jam, and I would put on little concerts and sing their songs and all that, and I wanted to be a singer when I grew up. When I was in middle school and high school, I did chorus, throughout that whole thing, but then after high school, I just didn't want to do it again. I don't know. I guess singing all those weird songs in high school just did it for me. Like, I don't want to sing this crap. So, but yeah, I did want to be a singer when I was little. Random fact number 18, and not a lot of people know about this. I was offered a scholarship to Norfolk State and turned it down. Yes, I know I'm an idiot, but let me tell you why. When I was in high school, I really struggled a lot because I was like a big fish in I was like a small fish in a big pond. When I was in Norfolk Public Schools, it was the other way around because all my friends were there. I knew just about everybody, and it broke my heart when I had to go to Virginia Beach High School because I didn't know anybody. So I did make friends along the way, some that I still talk to this day. But yeah, I was offered a scholarship for music appreciation and the whole music department, but I turned it down because I did not want to have that pressure to keep my grades up to keep my scholarship, because I didn't do very well in high school, especially my junior year. I was going through a lot in my junior year, and just trying to see what I wanted to be in life, and had problems with this person, that person, the other person. Junior year really took a toll on me. But I was just like, no, I don't want it. Give it to someone else who's actually gonna, do the work, and who's gonna need it. So yeah, I turned down a full ride to college. Random fact number 19. I have one friend that I have known since I started high school, and that I still talk to on a regular basis, and she is my best friend, and she lives up in Northern Virginia. She doesn't live too far. She lives like 2.5 hours out of here, but she was my matron of honor in my wedding, and her name is Amanda, and I would not trade her for anybody in this world. She is like, I know it sounds so cliche, but she is my yin to my yang. Like, we are polar opposites, but we get along so well, and I have so many memories with her that I will cherish until the day that I die. And yeah, I love her very much. She is always there for me. She will text me all the time, see how I'm doing. When I got blood clots in my lungs last year, she drove down 2.5 hours so she could be with me and yell at nurses and doctors if she needed to. I just really love her, and whoo, I don't want to get emotional. I don't want to cry my makeup off, but I love her, and she knows this, and she's my sister. She's my sister that didn't come out of my mother. But yeah, I do love her. And random fact number 20. I used to dye my hair all the time. I dyed it many different colors. I'll put some pictures up right here so you guys can see. I did many different colors. I did many different styles, but I was a dye hair freak. I used to have black hair for I had black hair for years, and everybody called me goth. And I'm like, no, just because I have black hair doesn't mean I'm goth. And of course I got tattoos and piercings and all this other stuff, and yeah, I actually have two piercing scars, which is one right here on my lip and one right here on my where my labret is. This is not a tattoo. What is my problem? This is not a piercing scar. It is actually from when I picked my chicken pox when I was little, and I have another one right there from when I just said it again. When I picked my chicken pox when I was little, I did do that too. So, but no, these two right here are piercing scars, chicken pox. And I also have, many tattoos and stuff, as you guys can see. So, but yeah, that concludes my 20 random facts about me. I challenge you to do the same thing, because I would love to learn about you guys as well. So, but yeah, as always, you can follow me on Facebook at facebook.com/Melissa Leah Garrett, on Snapchat at MelissaLeah1223, and on Instagram as Melissa Leah Garrett. Come on over. We have fun on those pages too. I do not, however, have a Twitter account. So if you see one with my lovely face and my gorgeous smile, report it, because it's fake. Oh, in case you were wondering, the lip color that I am wearing is the Smashbox Always On liquid lipstick in Out Loud. So that was the color. But yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!